So I think you've got to find a silver lining in everything in life. And so mine was when my parents broke up. It was a pretty nasty split. And I was self-sufficient. So I finished high school at 16. When I went off to college, I needed to find a way to pay for college. There was nobody paying my tuition, my rent, my food. All of those bills were coming from my own pocket and from whatever financial aid I could get. So I think that was both good and bad because it made me very resourceful. I started two businesses in college, both which were very profitable, and I did magic on the side. So I did it more as a way of survival than when you call it a hobby. It was a hobby, but I actually lost some of my interest in magic because I had to do it. It's very different when you do something for fun and when you do something because you have to. And so I was doing it because I had to pay for college. So I had this default setting where, David, I was always networking. I was always in situations where I was assessing where can I meet people that will either, I don't want to say further my career, but that I can give them some sort of value. And this would be if I'm at a restaurant and I met somebody and they mentioned, oh, wow, man, this guy's great. I wonder if we could have him at my, company. As soon as they say that, I don't wait for that lead to come back to me. I proactively say, oh my goodness, I do corporate events all the time, even if I've never done one in my whole life. And I say, let me get your info and I'm going to follow up with you. And I'd love to get back to you soon on this. And you listen, you always keep your ears open because opportunities present themselves. And I learned more often than not where my target market was. I started realizing, oh, you know what? A lot of people that come to my restaurant, they play golf. Well, why don't I go to that country club, meet the manager, and don't wait for things to happen. Make things happen. And if you don't try, you miss every shot you don't take. I'm giving you a lot of cliches, but they're so true. And I think that when I went to Merrill Lynch, I did that because I did not know you could be a professional magician. I thought that's only David Copperfield or people on TV. I didn't have a mentor or somebody that was doing that already. So I didn't have somebody that I could mirror. And then once I started working my day job, I couldn't stop doing my night job because, David, I still networked. If I went to a restaurant out just with friends, I'm going to start doing magic. And next thing you know, I'm going to meet the manager. Next thing you know, I'm going to have a show there on Wednesday. And so I would go to parties, then I'd meet the event planner, and I was always, always, always performing. I was always getting my name and card out there. And what pretty soon happened is within a few years of working on Wall Street, I was working every single night of the week doing shows. So at some point, you got to take a leap of faith and go after your dream. And you can't do it while you're kind of, tethered to a day job. So I needed that kick in the butt. I needed to wake up one morning, sit on my couch, twiddling my thumbs and go, oh my God, I don't have a paycheck coming in anymore. And that's what you need to do. You got to get out of your comfort zone.